She hack. Whoa.
Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crapshoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host,
Ned Flanders, the immortal.
James. I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy.
What?
It just works like that.
What? It's a little bit.
A lot of things have happened this week, James.
Some things have happened.
Yeah. Number one, hopefully my microphone doesn't sound terrible now. I realized that before I updated OBS,
You had a dumpy mic.
something went wrong. There was like double filters going on. So like my voice is being double filtered and it didn't sound too great. But I think I fixed it and I think we're good.
Are you telling me something wrong?
Am I telling you something wrong? We too low?
Are you telling me? I was gonna do all the names. You're telling me.
Chi Guan Chao. I know you said yesterday you didn't have many topics to talk about, so I
mean, I have one topic.
well, you can save it because I've got some things to say.
No.
First off, what a year for gamers. Okay, because there's a lot of gaming things coming out that are cool, fresh, and related to you because you're one of these guys. You're one of these guys. The Xbox Developer Direct 2025 happened like a few days ago. It did. And it's just, it actually didn't showcase a lot of games. I'm pretty sure they're all just Xbox exclusives or something, or maybe just developers under Xbox. But a couple names.
The Xbox people did an Xbox only.
Honestly,
Xbox
I thought Xbox kind of just gave up on game development. I thought I heard something like that where they were just gonna stick to like I don't know what they were gonna do, just consoles maybe.
They're gonna stick to
because they just completely lost the game development race against PlayStation. So they were just like, I'm gonna bow out while I still can.
And then they were like, oh wait, we made Halo, and then they kind of got back into it.
Yeah, but no new Halo games coming out. Not for Developer Direct. I don't know if they I don't even know if they announced anything for like Halo Infinite updates on the Developer Direct. But there were four games that they showcased, and two of them I have no idea, but they look cool. And the other two, one I'm super excited for, and the other one is just cool if you're a boomer. Like you, James. You.
I was going to say it like me.
So first, South of Midnight, Expedition 33. Those were the two games that I don't really know much about, actually.
Oh,
they might be original games.
Those are two different
games. They are. South of Midnight, Expedition 33. Two different games.
So South of Midnight has been a game I've been kind of curious about for a while now because it's that kind of stop motion. Well, yeah, like they teased it, I feel like 2 years ago.
You got to give them a little bit of time to cook.
I agree. They needed time to cook, especially with the art style and like the kind of story and like kind of depth it felt like the game was going to have. Like it felt like it was going to be Southern folklore, kind of Dark Souls almost is what like a lot of the advertisements
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, but in Florida, the Bayou.
The Bayou Souls.
Oh my God, people are already doing I fixed the protagonist of this game stuff to the character.
In South of Midnight?
Yeah, and it looks ugly.
I don't even know what it looks like.
Somehow they made him look worse.
I just know the title, but I haven't actually seen it. I haven't seen either of them.
From looking like a normal person to like an AI-generated image of a person.
That's my favorite kind of people. The people who look like they're AI-generated, but they're actually real.
Oh, like Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, like Willem Dafoe, like Adam Driver.
Like actual cannibal.
Adam Driver kind of looks like that. And Matt Watson of Super Mega kind of has that vibe. Where you like you look at them.
I don't know if I'd
you look at them straight on, and they look. It looks like it looks like an alien representation of what a human being should look like.
Yeah.
Not a diss. Not a diss. So,
Not a diss, he says after dissing someone.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Are you going to play it on stream, James? No, you're not. You're not.
Though I was gonna say I don't play like Dark Soul kind of games in general.
Well, I mean, you don't play many games in general.
Like yeah.
I mean, if it's not a shooter game, if it's not, yeah, actually, that's about it. Have you played?
You're goddamn right.
I mean, we've all seen.
I don't know.
I've seen your skill in games that are not FPS.
What do you mean? I excel at Castle Crashers.
Well, not Castle. Have you even played Castle Crashers on stream?
I've played it so many times on stream. People did not like me playing because nobody knew what it was. So I just started playing it whenever we did the podcast. It became my podcast game. I would do. Right. But I used to play it on stream. I like other games and FPSs. It's just I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't care for. I mean, I've said this to somebody else before, but I'd probably like Dark Souls if I played it. Like if I just like spent like a week and just play that as the only game, you know, like how I did with Marvel Rivals and stuff.
I don't know because
I'd get into it.
You strike me as the kind of person to not go through with a game if it's frustrating in the beginning. Like if you're bad at the game and you're just getting like dunked on, you're stuck at a part for like, 10 plus minutes. I don't think you would like that kind of game. Dark Souls is that kind of game.
I don't know what you're talking about. I really liked The Village. I mean, Resident Evil.
Yeah, you liked it so much that you never played it again. Is that right?
Well, that's not true. Again, this is one of those games I played in my free time.
Oh yeah, how far did you get in?
Do it as a stream thing, but like we took
how far did you get in?
To do it. I beat
the tutorial. You beat the tutorial. Well, we did it. We did that on stream because you know why you beat it?
Exactly.
Because you switched it to a lower difficulty.
Okay, but it's bullshit because I lasted longer on the higher difficulty than I did on the lower difficulty, and I did more.
Yeah, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's 1, where you just get.
Hey,
you're stuck on night 2 for a while.
The intention was not to like win or anything. It was like literally to get scared, and it was just like and I was trying to get killed.
It's hard for you to I know you think it's
was so
I don't understand why you're such a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's when you have the PewDiePie take of it, which is I really hate Five Nights at Freddy's.
I never said that. Though. I never said that.
Your gameplay of Five Nights at Freddy's was exactly like PewDiePie's gameplay through Five Nights at Freddy's. It was.
I just also think it's not a good game for consoles.
It was just somebody suffering through the game. They don't like it, and it's just they don't feel anything. While it's like it's just that kind of feeling. You're not even trying to play it up. Yeah. Not even trying to be like, oh look, I think I see something. It's just you in the room sitting there, pressing the same buttons over and over again, dying, and then going, man, this is just not good. Can I switch? Can I stop playing this?
You can't give me grief over playing a game where you have to press the same buttons over and over again when it's a game about pressing the same buttons over and over again. Yeah, but you don't have to press the same buttons over again. That's the thing. You could just How else do you play the game? How else do you play the game? How else do you play the game?
You can play the game exactly how you play Marvel Rivals, where you purposely do the wrong thing. Jay, you could have played it up. You could have put some jokes in. You could have sat there in the office just doing nothing and just ranting about something else instead of monotonously going check right door, check left door, run out of power, die.
Turn on light.
By the way, James didn't make it past night 2.
I was doing the Markiplier strat. I was playing.
You were playing the strat for 2020 mode on night 2. Just so everyone knows, that's not the Markiplier strat. That is the 2020 strat. And you were doing it on night 2, and guess what? You didn't beat night 2. But you kept doing it.
I know, it's my favorite. That's why I kept doing it, because it's like it's the Markiplier strat.
You kept doing it even though it wasn't working, James. It was driving me insane, but it was in a good way. It was in a good way.
Exactly. But here's the thing: you're also the only person watching.
Well, yeah, because you streamed it for like 20 minutes.
Because it kept crashing. You know this. You were there. You were there. You know this. You know that's why I couldn't keep streaming.
I mean, facts are there, dude. The facts are there. I've not said a lie.
It's so
I've not
funny
said
to
a lie.
me. It's so funny to me that like night one, where you usually at least see Bonnie.
Night one is always the
move
easiest
around.
night in these games.
Hey.
Is that what you're gonna tell me?
I mean, it was because like they didn't move around till the last hour.
That's kind of how it's
and I was
moved,
like so bored because I was like, there wasn't the mystery of like, oh, by 2 a.m. they're halfway to you. There wasn't that moment. It was just like they're not doing anything at all.
That's the whole point of night one.
No, it's not. On night one, they at least move around. They don't wait till 5 a.m.
You're right. They wait until 3 a.m. to move.
Exactly, but they didn't.
And between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is like 3 minutes. By the way, that's just how it is.
I'm a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy.
So I know that James actually holds a deep hatred of Five Nights at Freddy's, and he just doesn't want to come out of the closet about it. So
you can't tell let's go to I'll lose my cred. I'll lose my cred.
Let's go to Ninja Gaiden 4 was announced during Xbox Developer Direct, and honestly, it looked pretty cool.
Dude, what's so crazy is looking up Expedition 33 and getting like the real life mission.
I have no idea what that game is. I haven't looked at any. I didn't see the gameplay. I just know the title, and I saw like one comment that was like, "Oh, it looks pretty cool. Might check it out," and that was about it.
You know, I think the game really changed its art style a bit too much. I'm going to show you what I got
for Expedition 33, or
the art style changed. Expedition 33.
Is that supposed to be like a sequel, or? I don't.
Man, the art style really changed between the development era, huh?
Are these both games?
No, one of them again. It's the real life NASA Expedition 33.
I don't think.
And the other one's a game.
Is Expedition 33 based on the actual expedition, or is this just a game that has the same name?
Oh, it's just a game with the same name. It's like a fantasy, like sci-fi game. It looks like.
Yeah, that kind of is what it looks like. Looks like 4 people about to take on the Earth Tree, Shadow of the Earth Tree, Elden Ring reference.
And then there's just the real life, I guess, NASA expedition that has a poster for some reason.
Have a poster? Is it a movie
God, it
or
has
something?
multiple
What is this?
No, it's not.
Strange.
Wait,
I don't know.
There's multiple posters.
There's multiple posters. They're there.
It was the 2012 long duration expedition to the International Space Station. They have so many pictures, dude. Hold on, I keep finding more pictures, posters.
You keep finding pictures. Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out, and I only know like the super old Ninja Gaiden games, the ones that the like pixel graphics, and I heard they were really tough. But the new one's coming out, so that's there. The one I'm excited about though is the new Doom game that they announced.
Yeah,
Doom: The Dark Ages.
Or something, right?
All the Doom games have been pretty much bangers, so I can't wait to see. I actually did play the first Doom game, Doom 2016, I think. I played it. I think I streamed it on Twitch, but since the VOD isn't there, I should play it again.
32. You should, and then I'll play Doom Eternal.
I don't have Doom Eternal, but I would like to play it.
Exactly. That's why I'll play it. So it's like, oh, if you want to watch the Doom Eternal playthrough, go to
if you want to see the Doom Eternal baby mode playthrough, you can go watch it on James.
No.
I'm not expecting you to be like those crazy Doom players that are like constantly switching weapons every like 0.5 seconds, shooting it so it doesn't reload.
You'd be right. You'd be right.
But yeah, I'm excited for the new Doom game. It's going to be pretty cool.
I can't wait to play as Doom, but night.
I can't wait to play Doom, but set in the be chivalrous. Ride a horse. There's got to be a horse in that game, right? Ride a horse.
Oh, I'm sure. And you use your
some
energy
kind of
sword
horse,
and you fight dragons.
Horse, it's gonna be like Venom Horse.
It's like Venom Horse, but
it's a demon.
Kill it.
So yeah, that was the Xbox Developer Direct. I think there was only 4 things that were announced. I didn't look too deep into it. I didn't actually watch it. I just pulled it up, and then there were like 4 chapters to it. They probably announced
They
more
announced
games.
season 20 of Red versus Blue.
I don't know about that one. Monster Hunter Wilds comes out next month though. That's gonna be pretty cool for me.
Wow.
You know, I'm a big Monster Hunter fan, so I'm gonna be playing that. And I think I might be playing that on stream, depending on how it goes. If I can get into the beta test, that is. There's a beta that's coming out like in 2 weeks ish. 2 weeks is another beta for it. So I'll play that.
Weeksis.
But yeah, other than that, I've been just gaming. You know, James?
You've been a big
I've been gaming. A new raid released in the game that I play with my friends. Lost Ark. New raid released, and we've been doing it we did it for 3 days, but not like the full 3 days. It was like, I think the first day.
Yeah, you've been doing it.
The first day we played it for like 6-ish hours. Played the new raid for 6 hours, trying to beat it, and then the second day was shorter. It was like 2 hours, and on the third day we beat it. So, you know, always a fun experience. Lots of frustration, lots of raging, but in the end we make it through.
Couldn't be me. Never raged at a game.
I thought you were about to say it couldn't be me. I don't have friends to raid with in games.
Hey, man.
I mean, you could always play rivals with like Kiri or whoever else watches your regulars on your stream.
Why'd you do me like that? Why'd you do me like that?
Of course I'll do you like that. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. I made this podcast is to do you like that.
But why?
It's just how it is. I saw a couple of skins for Marvel Rivals characters that I thought I should just mention before I get to another big topic. First off,
go on.
I saw the Rizzler for the Costco guys.
Yeah.
The Rizzler as Punisher. So the Punisher.
Please tell me you have that
I saw
video.
a little mod where it's a skin for Punisher and it's the Rizzler, and he's got it says he's wearing a shirt that says the Rizzler, and his face is just the baby version, like his face. It was like that's terrible.
I can't, dude. That's so.
That was so funny. My God.
The fucking Rizzler.
I also saw Chill Guy as Loki. So Loki's replaced by the Chill Guy drawing. I heard something about the artist of Chill Guy not liking it anymore because they kept using the Chill Guy as like what was it called, NFTs or something?
No, I thought he wanted to make NFTs.
Oh, the Chill Guy artist? I have no idea.
Yeah. Also, he's not the artist, by the way. It was revealed he was not
Whoever
the artist.
drew the Chill Guy.
No, like the Chill Guy was drawn as a Russian, like in a Russian pamphlet, but it's a dog that looks really bizarre and a guy with that body, and then they just put the dog head onto the guy.
Oh.
And that's where it comes from. He just edited it together. He didn't draw it, by the way.
Okay, whoever made the Chill Guy meme then. Whoever made that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Which again does not own the rights to it, so his copywriting of it became very fraudulent.
I mean, he just made a new creation, James. I never saw someone draw a Chill Guy.
Okay.
Okay, James, don't get so butthurt about it. Okay, James?
You see, I never saw Stan Lee make the Spider-Man.
I never saw it. I saw P. Diddy. A P. Diddy skin as Black Panther.
Oh. No.
It's P. Diddy, but he's in a bath towel from like the waist down.
Oh my god. Are these like PNGs?
No, these are mods. These are full-on mods that like skins for the characters.
What is wrong with people?
It was insane. All right, let's talk about the the least surprising news of the year, I guess.
Elon
TikTok
Musk is a
back.
Nazi.
Yep, that's right. We didn't say it yet, but TikTok is in fact back. It was gone for like 12
Yeah, it's
hours.
back.
And before that, you were
15.
yeah,
15
before that, you were
hours.
really, texting me like, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do? My whole life, it's on TikTok. Oh my God, Jade, they're gonna ruin it." And I'm like, no, they're not. No, they're not. It happens every single year that they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get rid of TikTok. It's serious now. It's official," and they never do. And guess what, James? They didn't. It's back.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And if that conversation had actually happened, you know what I would have
Yeah.
actually said? Wah, 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 wah.
And you know what everyone else would have said?
Uh,
Just go to Red Note.
Yeah, and I would have said, no,
Yeah.
No.
Just go to Red Note.
no, Jesse, don't use Red Note. They're actually not that much better.
Well, yeah. So it's back, and I guess we're all just gonna have to deal with it. I don't think it's changed my life any which way, but
I mean, you were
you're
never
right.
on
I
it,
was
so
never on it. And then you were telling me to make the account before it gets banned and stuff. So
that's what I was saying.
yeah, remember you were like, "Oh, you should make an account for
I
it
said
before it
that.
gets banned, and do a live stream on it or something before it
That's
gets
what I
banned."
said.
Yep, we
That
100%
is
said
not what I
that.
said. I didn't. I never said that.
You even TikTok live streamed before it was gone.
I did. And I had a guy come in and he's like, stream what for? Nobody watching your dumbass stream.
Yeah, and that guy was me, so
Oh my God, you made the account like I said. I mean, I didn't say,
yeah.
but yeah, I did. It was actually a weird experience. Like, it wasn't bad or anything. It just like, it was very trippy because it was like so clearly everyone's like, what? What is this? What?
Yeah. It's just how it is.
And it was just me talking about my Transformers.
Yeah, James, well, now you can fully embrace your TikTok persona and go back to yelling at like 12-year-olds on the internet, arguing them about the
Every
deep
day I
philosophy,
wake up.
meaning behind life.
I like how you're like arguing with 12-year-olds. It's literally was once a 12-year-old and every other time it's been 50-year-olds.
You don't know that, James. You don't know that.
I
No,
do,
you don't
though.
know that. These
I
guys,
do.
you don't know who they are.
I do.
They're bots, James. They're all fake. They were
make their
fake people.
identities pretty public. I think it's
They're
pretty
fake
clear.
people, James. You don't know them.
Yeah, you like to say that, but you can't prove
I
that.
can't prove it,
JD.
but I'm probably more right than you are.
No, you're probably not.
I mean, James, if history's
You're actually
been
very much so less wrong.
accurate,
If history's been what? You still were wrong about the Adolf Hitler guy being a fucking troll.
oh yeah, how do I know that? How do you know that?
Because the guy's literal screen name is Adolf Hitler, and he was arguing to the teeth about why Hitler. Oh my God! I'm not
Yeah,
getting this with you.
Jarvis successfully rage bait this guy.
Except he didn't.
Oh yeah, is that why you sound so defeated right now, James? So, so going, oh my God, I can't do this right now. Is that why?
Jarvis, call for the rage bait.
Jarvis, I got him. Jarvis, see that guy at his house? Yeah, lock on.
Jarvis, post a picture of his address to the James Cord.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's basically what I got. What else do you have, James? You can talk about your thing. I know you said it already, but
Yeah. Oh, that's one
like
of
three,
things.
put in my surprised Pikachu face when you said that.
Elon Musk is a Nazi. Boy, you
Is it
can't
'cause-
say that. It was a Roman
Is it because he did
salute.
the thing? He did the salute at that press conference?
I mean, hey, that's typically that is the indicator, but apparently, according to a swath of people, it's not anymore. Which
Yeah, a
crazy.
swath of real people, James, or are they just all bots? Jarvis,
yes, JD. Dude, headphones are off.
I'll believe it when I talk to someone like that in real life.
Except that's the point. But genuinely, that is the point of like these people who defend it. When you ask them to do it, like there became a trend of very quickly after it, a guy went, "Oh yeah, if it's not that, do it in public," and people started doing it, but not in public. And then when asked to do it in public, they're like, "No, why would I do that?" And it's like, "Oh, so you understand?" Because there are so many excuses people made as to why it wasn't a Nazi salute, which I think is so crazy. I think it's so crazy. but like people were like, no, it's a Roman salute. Do you know what a Roman salute
I
is,
don't think
JD?
so. No.
Because it's not a thing. It's not real. This this wasn't a thing that happened. Mussolini saw a painting of Roman soldiers.
Mussolini.
I don't care to get
No,
the
it's just
name
because
right.
you said Mew. Someone just in my head
know.
popped up Mussolini, but he's mewing.
Okay, I have,
It's a
I have an
crazy mental
explanation.
image.
I know it's Mussolini, but like I've been watching a show called Generation Kill, and there's a hick hillbilly guy in it who pronounces words like mustache,
Yeah, of course.
miracles,
Miracle.
and like he just says everything so. Yeah, it's he says every word like so weirdly, and so it kind of got into my brain like Mussolini.
You're slowly changing into that guy.
Mustache. I hope not. But yeah, like Mussolini saw a painting of Roman soldiers reaching for swords and was like, "Oh, I want that to be our salute." So he started doing that. And then it became, and what it was called was the fascist salute, to which Hitler then saw and went, "That'll be our salute."
This
and
is a
added
crazy
the
history
chest.
lesson.
It's real, by the way. This is all real because the Roman
The
salute is not
origin
real.
of
It
that
was a
salute is
fictional
just,
thing.
oh, hey, the Romans reaching for the swords looks cool, therefore I'm going to do it.
Yes, and then it got mistaken as a real thing. It became a thing in Hollywood movies of the time. It's why like people like my dad think it's a real thing, even though it has no historical reality.
Yeah, but
to
James,
it. There
Elon Musk
isn't
didn't do. He was
even
just doing a Fortnite emote. It's a Fortnite reference, man.
Dude, it's so funny. People are like, so once the Roman salute thing fell off, even though people were still like
Yeah.
saying that, and were asked to go do it in public and still didn't do it, they were then asked, okay, what is it really? And he says, well, he says at the end, my heart goes out to you, and everyone's like, okay, here's a video of him 1 year ago doing the "My heart goes out to you," hand motion where he, and I'll do it to you, JD, so you can
gotta
visually
turn on-
understand
you're gonna
why
turn on
also
your-
audibly, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna
My
turn on
heart-
the cam.
My
and
heart
I'm
goes
gonna,
out to
I'm
you.
gonna,
I mean, it's been a year, James. People change.
uh-huh.
You know, Fortnite
Year-
emotes change.
people
Bits change.
change.
We don't do the same bits that we used to do, James.
Yeah, that may be. How do you have Jeff the Shark on your
What are you
thing?
talking about?
Every time you talk, Jeff the Shark
No, I
burps.
don't. No, I don't think so.
How'd you do
No, I
that?
don't think so.
How'd you do that?
I don't know what you're talking about, James. And neither does the audience.
Okay, so
Go to
so
the.
he's wearing
Okay.
a shirt. So Elon Musk is at this event. I don't know what it was. It has a
It's a nice
heart
shirt you're wearing,
made of
by the way.
hands on a shirt. Thank you. Get it at our store. We should make this a store shirt. Just steal
Transformed.
But it's a shirt where in the corner where your heart would be, it has a heart made of hands. I'm doing a terrible job
Yeah,
at it.
I get it.
It's supposed to be like, the heart
Yeah.
and everything. Where it's like, it's more from my perspective than yours. And even then,
Like
I'm
that
getting it wrong
shape?
because I'm trying to translate. But yeah, it's got, that shape. A heart-like shape with your hands. And it's on his chest. So he does that and then does that. He does that and he like throws it out.
Yeah, he does the heart shape and he pushes his arms out, both of his arms out.
My heart
That
goes
was just
out
a
to
double
you.
salute. This is the single salute because Elon Musk injured
No, that would be the
Elon
Hydra
Musk
salute.
injured his right arm, which is why it's just down. And so he put
Yeah,
put
but
his
you see-
other arm over his heart and then shot it out like that. He was trying to. So
So that's why he didn't
So
even
what
do
he
like
was
a
what he was
half heart.
doing.
He clapped his
Well,
chest.
he didn't want to do a
before
half heart because half heart's like broken heart. It's like doesn't
Huh?
half heart's like a broken heart. So it's like you don't want to be half-assed about it. You just so he grasped the whole heart with his palm, and then he tried dabbing, but it went like horrendously wrong in the wrong direction.
He
So
forgot to bend the arm when he dabbed. He forgot to
he
bend
tried
it when he
dabbing,
dabbed.
and it just didn't work.
I think it's so funny though that people are like, no, because he said my heart goes out to you, and it's like, why did he say that after he did 2 Nazi salutes? Very apparently, but also people then started conflating that and were like, no, he does it to you, and then they're again doing the recreations again, still not in public, only in their houses, but they'll clap their chest like he did, but then they start adding stuff, and that's my favorite thing of like, what he did. You know what he did, and you're so terrible at lying about it. They, instead of doing the one clap that he does, they do the, and it's like the pointing out and everything. It's like he didn't do a point, and people are adding a
he didn't do a
wave,
point.
and it's like he didn't do a wave, and people are like,
He didn't have the palm up.
he didn't. Palm wasn't facing upwards.
Very different meaning.
It's so crazy to me how the lengths people are going, and now people are taking pictures. They're like finding videos of Democrat politicians waving, pausing on a moment while they're waving, and they're like, "See, you guys do it too," which I think is, I don't like Democrats, but I think it's so
Yeah,
crazy.
you wouldn't like them because you are one. your look that you just gave me. Oh, oh.
But it's so funny the way that people are trying to pretend that they're doing the same thing. Because here's the thing: Tim Walz, he was going to be Kamala Harris's. Oh, there's like, oh, never mind. I think that's toothpaste. Okay, I'm so stupid. It's like a really white dot.
I thought you like ripped a hole in that shirt already. I was like, that's nothing.
No, I was like looking at it because I saw it in there, and I'm like, is that like part of the shirt? I don't remember it. I'm looking down. I'm like, what is it? Oh, it's toothpaste. But anyways, people are taking a video of Tim Walz, who's going to be Kamala Harris's vice president, where he does double clap and then does like a little wave.
Yeah.
And people are like, that's the same. And it's like, it fundamentally will break me if you genuinely believe that's the same.
I genuinely believe that's the. And you just, like, your headphones fly off your head. And, like, your room starts, there's red light that comes up for your room, and you just get engulfed in flames.
But no, because it's so insane, dude. And I'm seeing like some of my favorite debate people who I've started watching less and less recently. Since the ban, I've actually less and less engaged with their content.
Sure, James.
So
sure.
Unintentionally, the TikTok ban has made me stray away from their
TikTok's
stuff.
made you
But, like,
stray?
one of them that I
Okay.
like is called. One of them that I like is called GT. He's called Good Trouble. Firstly, he's Jewish, like staunchly Jewish, and hates the fact that this Nazi shit has gotten so vile and like vibrant.
I don't believe you.
And will bring on people he knows. He knows with this shit. And he's
One
on
time
recording.
one time you'll just see me up there as one of the guests, and I've got a big old smile on my face because I know you're watching.
What's my name? James.
Yeah, I just name drop you and your address.
I live at.
I go up there like, all right, so introduce yourself. Hey, hello, I'm James.
But dude, they started doing it on the live stream. He'd bring them up and he'd have them turn on their cameras and he'd be like, if you don't believe it was a Nazi salute, do it right now. And the people, they have like the vertical frame, so
Yeah,
it's
because
like,
they're filming
like this. They have it like,
portrait on their phone.
I'm gonna give the POV to you real quick of what it looks like. And it's like they're filming like this of themselves.
Their face is way too close
like
to
this of this.
the camera.
And they're like this, and they're like, yeah, man, I'll do it. See, I'm doing it. And it's like their entire body's off screen, but you see like their shoulder raise, and he's like, you fucking coward.
Well, he
fucking...
did.
And it's my favorite thing about GT. It's my favorite thing about GT is that he's just unabashedly just like, you're a fucking loser. Like, I think you're a loser because you're a Nazi. You're even more of a loser because you're scared to show that you're one. And it's like, then he'll get a guy to do it, and the guy will do and hit the salute. Then at this last second,
Do a wave.
start waving, and it's like, GT's like, wrong.
He goes. He does the Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo wrong. He does the wrong.
But it's so funny to me because it's like he's just blatantly getting on people's asses and lighting fires under them about it, and like them just being like so wrong about it. But dude, it's such a, and it's been a swath of shit of people's like reactions and stuff and everything, and like just trying to hide the fact. I saw this one who I found out apparently there's this MAGA gay makeup artist
Okay.
who is like a cartoonishly gay person.
Yes, mega gay artist.
And everything. And we're gonna get the camera angle yet again for JD while I describe it to everyone else. He films himself in this format for every video and it never changes.
Consistency is like, good.
He did a duet or a quote, I don't know, a stitch, that's what it's called, to a video where it's like the video will go and then you can cut off where that video is and you can film yourself for the rest of the video.
Yeah, I know what that is.
And it's the main, and the main video is like, yeah, if it was a Nazi salute, do it. And then it's like, okay, not a Nazi salute. And again, it's like, it's like you're a popular person. You've done nothing but make yourself look like a clown, and now you've done this. And everyone look at the comments.
Jarvis, rage bait this James guy.
Hold the camera back and show us the full shot. Give us what we really came here to see.
Rage bait this guy.
Jarvis, face the wall. But
one of these days you're gonna discover my secret TikTok account that I made, where I do exactly everything that you've told me that you hate on TikTok, and every single video is just that on my TikTok. You'll find it one day. You're gonna post one of the videos to the Discord. You'll be like, JD, what is this? And I go, I don't know who that is.
Jades, what happened?
Jarvis, clip it. Well, James, it's just.
Oh my god, dude.
You right?
I also have.
Okay, go ahead.
I told you about it this morning, but I got a notification for somebody being live on TikTok, and I was like, oh, they were supposed to be gone for like 2 weeks because they're doing something. I wonder if there's a special occasion for their content, because he doesn't do just like political stuff. He also has gaming stuff, so I like to check in on his content whenever I see him.
Yeah, so he plays political games.
Yeah, the Get Down Mr. Trump game, but like he never says
down Mr. President.
But he never says them. But he's on a live, and I realized right away it's that MAGA VTuber I showed you in that like the green sauce burrito episode or something, whatever it was. It was the MAGA VTuber guy, and I was like, no fucking way. When worlds collide.
When worlds collide.
I was so excited, but dude, it was so shit. Like, it was such a bad.
It wasn't good.
Like, it was really no, it wasn't good.
And it was your FNAF 1 as, like, stream levels of good.
yeah, that's the enjoyment of like, but it's like overstimulation, kind of not good as well.
A lot of things happening.
You can have like 10 people as guests on one panel, not including the host. And he did the 10-person slot and filled up every single one and didn't stop people when they just started talking. So it was just like, a wave of voices of everybody talking at once.
Is that one of your pet peeves, when a lot of people are talking over each other?
Yeah, but it's also like sometimes I'll be fine with it if like I can like, decipher what's being said. But nobody was saying one cohesive thought, and he kept intentionally adding up trolls that were just coming up and talking about random
they weren't
shit.
trolls.
So just
they were
messing
people,
with everything.
They actually thought that way.
No, these ones were definitely trolls, JD, because they sounded like 19-year-olds going, yeah, like I just can't like fucking, it's just the anime fucking like chicken wing, and I just like
yeah, dude, you're so totally right, man. I couldn't believe it with my own eyes when I saw it, but like seriously, I didn't even want to do it at all. Because okay, first off, none of it made any sense to the end, because it was just like a crazy level of
and then I just
that they were just coming out with.
And it's just like, and you just like, But it was so infuriating. And then at the end of the stream, the main guy that I watch, he's like, okay, this has been nothing but a nightmare because you guys have not defended your points well.
Nightmare?
You let a guy.
That's what I would do if I was on that panel.
and the entire time before this, the actual discussion was just so nothing because they let a guy just talk about shit.
They just let him yap.
When he was proven wrong. No, they let him yap, and it was like, I think 10 minutes of just straight yapping.
He's yapping and no cooking.
And a lot of yapping. This man's in the kitchen, but it's burning down, and he's
yapping
still going.
And no cook.
Yapping with no fire. All gas, no fire. House about to blow up. It was painful. And then, like, the main guy I was listening to, he goes, okay, so this is, like I said, this has been nothing but a nightmare. Nothing but, and only but a nightmare. And he's like, then going on, he's like, this has been very unmoderated. You guys are not professional. This was insufferable to be a part of. And he's just laying into him, like, this is so, like, validating. Or not validating, but, like, so... what's
relieving?
The word? I don't know the word, but it's like when relieving. Yeah, it's kind of like relieving, but it's not the word relieving. It's something else. But like, it's relieving to hear this, that them get laid into after just this mess that this has been. And he's like getting at them, and then he's like, "But before I go, I'm going to make one actual final point." And as he's talking, one of the guys in the panel goes, "You know, we will allow a lot of stuff to be said, but you know what we won't allow? Someone being mean."
Got him. That was me, James. I don't know if you could tell, but that was me doing that voice.
You're white?
Yeah. You know what? Good on you for never noticing until now.
Hey, man. I only see color. But like, he was so... No, this guy had also been so annoying during the whole discussion because he was another person not saying anything, but then kept going like, "You're so wrong on this," and then would just say nothing. Just straight. This man would be like, "Now watch this drive and whiff it. Only air, no hole." I
would love to do that. If I was ever invited to debate, I'd just go. That's the exact thing I would do. Is go, "You're wrong. You're just wrong. You're just. I don't. I can't even comprehend how wrong you are. You're just wrong." And I just repeat that the entire debate.
And then that's what he did. Yeah, that's what he did.
Because it just drives. It drives people who wants to see a debate insane when one side is just. It's just shutting down.
It's like, hey, but you're doing that as a joke, so it would be funny. This guy wasn't doing it as a bit. This was him genuinely thinking that this was an argument of just going.
It's him. It's him in his mind going like, "Man, I'm winning this thing like crazy right now.
Holy shit, I'm cooking.
I'm cooking so hard right now."
It's that Italian guy in his kitchen with no chin that's fucking flipping that spaghetti.
It's 25x sped up footage of Gordon Ramsay preparing food.
But it's only the times he messes up. Dude, it's so bad. And then, so they drop him, and then, like, the guy in the comments, he's like, "Okay, you know, the people that came here to watch me, let's leave." And it was so funny watching that viewer count drop to below half. This guy went from over 300 people to like 70 people watching. And I like commented like, "God damn, it was like a minute and they're gone. You lost it all. Your empire is in shambles."
And now it's just the two of us.
And the guy, dude, the guy, the VTuber is like, "I see people in the comments saying that, you know, my viewership dropped. I don't care. I'm not here."
You actually hit it with the viewer count dropped, bro really fell off. That's you. You were that guy, James.
Well, because I did it because I was like, this is gonna be really funny, and he's not gonna see it because why would he be watching the comments? Because he's in the middle of a discussion right now. Because once they got rid of him, they started talking again. They all started talking.
Oh,
normally.
Only 70 viewers, so bro like, really fell off.
Yeah, I was making a joke about that though, like, because he went from 300 to 70 the moment the guy left, and I was just doing a bit about that, and then he got like actually pissed off about it, and then he says that I'm like, wah.
Let me cook you up some French fries.
Wah. Like, I say that, and then I see his VTuber turn to his computer, and then in like 1 second, "You've been blocked by a live user." And I'm like, that was it. That's all I had to do.
That's all you had to do. you, you didn't see it, but James was always about to do the Elon Musk salute there.
I was just giving my heart out.
You should have said that while you were doing it, though. You see, that's not convincing.
Yeah, but he didn't
That's
say it
not
while he was
convincing
doing
to me,
it.
James.
You see, JD, he didn't say
Well, he
it
doesn't
either.
have to say
He
it.
did
He's
it
Elon
twice.
Musk. It's
Turned
always
around.
it's just assumed. It's assumed.
Elon Musk did it. Turned around. Did it twice. First, he did it towards the crowd. Everyone cheered excitedly. Turned around, did it towards Trump. Everyone cheered excitedly. Turned around, looked at the crowd, went, yeah, my heart goes out to you.
That's a really good Elon Musk impression. I almost thought you were the real person there for a second.
Have you seen the video of him? Like, everyone is pretty sure he was on drugs.
He probably was.
For the ceremony. Dude, it's so... The video of him tripping out is just him going...
Yeah. That was him when he decided to buy X.
It's so... Dude, it was so scary. He's looking everywhere. He's like...
Because he's seeing the demons, man. He's seeing the demons.
And
the demons in his mind.
Around, and then the camera that's filming him, he just suddenly goes... like a Skyrim character locking onto you to have a conversation.
It's just that bit where someone's laughing like with their face, and then like a split second it just goes straight face, stare at camera.
Yeah, man, I get it.
I know you get it because you do that sometimes, James. I know whenever we watch a movie together and it's a movie that you're especially not liking, I'll look over at you and you'll be doing that. You'll be tripping out like Elon Musk on drugs. You're like looking around, like your eyes, you'll be like hard blinking, blinking to the point where your eyes, like your face like scrunches up. You'll be doing that. You're hard blinking. Your like neck is like tensing up. You're like shuffling around your seat because you can't be comfortable. You'll be doing that when you're watching a movie too. So yeah, I get it. I don't get the drugs though. I don't do drugs.
Dude, they're pretty cool. I know. I don't do them.
They must be pretty cool.
Contrary to my father's belief, I don't.
Contrary to my belief.
Contrary to a lot of people's beliefs.
Yeah. I mean, you just seem like the kind of guy, James.
I am that guy, pal.
Yeah, smoking crack while doing the salute.
You know it.
Well, yeah, it's been kind of an eventful week, so that's basically what's been going on, right?
Yeah. I had Kiri call me a brokey.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
He's like, I really hope your joblessness situation ends soon, so you can get a better PC. He doesn't know.
He'll never know. You're finally starting to use your brain, James.
Nothing does a better job of showing how red my face is than when I show people my pale skin next to it.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Red skin is a sign of doing drugs. Increased blood flow to the skin. Just so you know. You know who told me that?
You hear this?
You know who told me that tip?
No!
What happened, James?
I just realized something got erased on this, and I'm pretty sure it's... I'm trying to think, because I think it might have been when I like moved my arm back at some point for something.
Yeah, is it? It's devastated you. You're in shambles right now.
I played us like a goddamn fiddle.
You played yourself like a goddamn fiddle.
On a slightly serious note,
Okay.
What if I killed myself?
Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, you should subscribe, and check us out every Sunday. That's when these episodes drop, every Sunday. If you like
When these episodes
If you like James, if you like James, his stuff is in the description below. You can go check him out. He streams semi-often.
JD, why'd you make us take so long?
That'll be it for me. James, bring us out.
So I got this character called Nightcrawler.